Hey, what's up you guys? So, happy decluttered December day 10, maybe, possibly. So, today, I'm doing books. You don't know the trouble I went through to get these books out of my closet because they live in the back of my closet because I don't like reading books. So, I'm about to lose a lot of book subscribers because people are going to hate me after this. Okay. So, let's start with this stack, which you can't even see. Okay, still can't see it. Okay, so, the first book I have is Haunted Pet Stories. I'm gonna keep this because I like scary stuff. Then I have, a lot of these are like not even like real books, like by real I mean like an actual like story. They're like just, I call them fake books because I don't like to read. I'm also sitting on the squeaky spot. I'm sorry. It's gonna be squeaky. Okay, then I have this guitar book. I don't know, I have a bunch of music books for like playing and lyric writing. Then I have this set. It's like a Harry Potter set. So I have Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them and Quidditch Through the Ages. My mom has the actual Harry Potter books, so that's why I don't have the Harry Potter books, because I can just borrow them from her. Then I have the Portable Procrastinator Doodle Pad. So this is like stuff to do when you're bored or on a car ride or something like that. I'm going to keep that. This is the Chord Master. This is for guitar. Then I have this thing, which is, what is this called? Smash. It's like one of those like almost a bullet journal, but it's like you just put random stuff in it and like, I don't know. But it's empty and I haven't done it yet, so I'm going to keep this and I might do a video out of this. Then I have a bunch of Where's Waldo books. I spent like literally like an hour looking through all of my Where's Waldo books the other night because I reorganized my closet. So I saw these and then I was looking at them. So I have a red one. I'm keeping all these. A yellow one. This one, yellow and orange. A blue one. This one. And this one. And then some of you might know this already, but I was very into The Lion King, so I have one, but it's like a Lion King version. I'm keeping that. And then I have an I Spy. And then I have this other giant book. These are like all my giant books. And this is just I Love Lucy because that's like one of my favorite shows ever. I have like all the seasons. So I'm keeping all my books. I'm probably keeping all of my books, so sorry. Okay, now we have this stack. Okay, so this is my Bible. I don't know why it's in this thing. My mom gave me this thing. So, I don't know, it's like a cover or something, I don't know. It has a bunch of bookmarks in it. Wait, it smells weird. I don't know why I have like 4 bookmarks in the last part of it. Okay, I'm keeping this. Then I have a smaller Bible. I don't even know who this is from. I think possibly one of my aunts. So I'm going to keep this one too. Because I want to have one for like just reading and one for marking up. And the one that's in the cover thingy, that's my one for marking up. Then I have The Ghosts of Now. So, another scary book. I'm keeping this. I like scary stuff. Okay, so we have this, like, up in my cabin, there's a lot of, like, weird stores, and there's this one bookstore that sells weird books. This is How to Die of Embarrassment Every Day, and this is, like, a collection of, like, stories by the same person of, like, her embarrassing moments, and it was really funny. So, keeping that. I have this book because I had to read it for a summer reading book for, I think, like 11th grade. This is by Stephen King, The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon. And I hate reading. I don't like reading, which is weird because I like to write fan fiction. I don't get it either. But I read this because my mom was like, he writes scary stuff. They're very popular, so maybe you might like this. So I remember reading this, and it was actually pretty good. So I would recommend this. It wasn't even really that scary, but It's about this girl who gets lost in the woods, and I think I liked it because it was very relatable. She gets lost in the woods, and she pretends that Tom Gordon, who is this, like, I think he's a baseball player, she pretends he's with her and, like, going through being lost with her. And it's like, if I ever got lost, I would just pretend Riker was with me. So, I don't know. I'm keeping that. I really want to reread that because I haven't read it in, like, years. Then I have The Doctor's Book of Home Remedies and The Doctor's Book of Home Remedies for Children. I love looking through these and, like, looking up, it's, like, all alphabetical, just, like, random things that I don't know what they are, and being like, oh, what is this, and how do you fix this? So I'm keeping all of these. Like, I hate, like, hospitals and the doctors and, like, scary stuff like that, but I love, like, different, like, I don't know, like, health, but not, like, bloody, gory, ew stuff, just, eh. So, I don't know, I find stuff like this very interesting. So I'm keeping both of these, and then this book I'm keeping. This is an actual book that I read, and it's actually really good. I really liked it. I made my cousin read it. She wasn't crazy about it. I made my mom read it. She wasn't crazy about it. I made Becca read it. I think she thought it was okay or good, but she wasn't, like, crazy about it. But it's called The Program by Suzanne Young, and it's basically about this, like, what do they call it? Becca would know the word for it. A utopian? Is that what it is? Society, and basically, like, there's this girl and this guy, and I think they start off as boyfriend and girlfriend. At the sign that something might be wrong and you might be depressed, they take you away and put you in the program, and they fix you by erasing all your memories. So they both don't want to end up in the program. So it was really good. I liked it. So I have the next one in the series, which I think, yeah, I have a bookmark in this. Boom! My snazzy bookmark from the Naked Smoky palette packaging. So I should really finish this and then read the last one in the series. So, okay. Then I have this book by Rick Warren, What on Earth Am I Here For? My mom bought this for me because she wanted me, herself, and my dad to all read this, and we never did. So I'm keeping that in case she ever wants to try that again. Then I got this from Becca, who she's trying to make me read this, and I haven't yet because I'm a busy person and I don't like reading. So this is The Power of a Praying Woman, and I don't know what it's about, but Becca wants me to read this. Okay, next stack. See, I told you, we probably weren't getting rid of any books. Alright, then I have this large collection of Chicken Soup for the Whatever Soul. So I love these stories. They make me cry. Like, they also make me just feel good. So, Chicken Soup for the Teenage Soul 3. Chicken Soup for the Cat and Dog Lover Soul. Pet stories kill me. I love them. Chicken Soup for the Christmas Treasury. Wait, that didn't make sense. Chicken Soup for the Soul Christmas Treasury for Kids. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what that was. I almost said Christmas. Chicken Soup for the Christian Woman Soul. Chicken Soup for the Teenage Soul 3. I don't know if this is the same as the other one. I'll have to look into that. Because if they're the same, I can get rid of the tiny one. Okay, I'll look at that later. And if it is the same, I'll get rid of the tiny one. Chicken Soup for the Kid Soul. Chicken Soup for the Pet Lover Soul. Okay, that's all my Chicken Soup books. They're really good. And then I have, this is from American Girl. Is this normal? I don't know. That's why I have the book. So I'm keeping that. Then I have this book. This one I read a long time ago. I don't really remember what it's about, but I only remember one thing. So it's called Guys Are Waffles and Girls Are Spaghetti, and it's by Chad Easton. And the only thing that I remember is that guys are waffles and girls are spaghetti, and that basically means girls can multitask. That's why there's spaghetti, but guys can't. They can only focus on one square of the waffle at a time, so they can't multitask. And that's all I remember from this book. So I'm eventually going to read it again. All these books that I have that I'm going to say I'm going to read this again, I liked. So then I have The Christmas Source by Tom Fletcher. Tom Fletcher was in McFly, and the only reason I bought this was because it came with the soundtrack, which I have right here. You couldn't like get this like separately, which like ticked me off, but it's this CD, the Christmas Soar soundtrack, and I wanted it for one song called Afraid of Heights, which I fell in love with last year when it came out, so that's why I bought the book, and I'll eventually read it possibly someday because it's by Tom Fletcher. So, yeah. And then I have Popular Lyric Writing, 10 Steps to Effective Storytelling. So that's if I ever write songs. I'm trying, guys. Then I have The Magical Worlds of Harry Potter. What does this even talk about? Just like different things of like aspects of like the Harry Potter world. And then I have, this was like a book that went with that other book. Rick Warren, What on Earth Am I Here For? This is like a smaller thing that you like write in and have like discussions, and it's empty because we never did it. So keeping that because it goes with the other one. Then I have The Truth About Guys by Chad Eastham. I don't really remember what this was about, but I remember it was funny, so I'm going to keep this. Then I have Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, which I used a headband as a bookmark, and I never made it through like much of it. What page am I on? Page 15. I didn't make it very far. So I'm eventually going to read this because I want to know what this is about. Alright, not doing good. Then we have my last stack of books. I told you guys I don't like to read, so I have a lot of fake books. Okay. We have Scared to Death. This is another scary book, so I'm keeping this. Then I have On the Road, R5. So this has just like R5 things in it, so I'm keeping this because it's R5. Then I have a Where's Waldo travel size book. Can you guys tell I like Where's Waldo? And then I have 101 Clever Card Tricks because there was a point in my life where I was like, I'm going to be a magician. And then I didn't become one. A Smart Girl's Guide to Sticky Situations. I'm going to keep this because it's really funny. And then the Grumpy Cat book. I'm keeping this. Then I have this like tiny thing of like little like kind of like brain teasery things from my friend Sumaya. I only have like half of this completed, so I gotta finish the other half. Then I have Cat's Letters to Santa. This is really funny, so I'm gonna keep this. I should read this because it's like Christmas time. Then I have Lateral Thinking Puzzles. I'm keeping this. Then I have, what even is this? It's called Mysterious Ways, and it's like, I don't know, but I'm keeping this because my mom was like, you should read this, and then I never did. But I will eventually one day. Writing Better Lyrics for if I ever try to write more lyrics. And then Divergent. I tried reading this one year and I made it through like a few of the chapters. But maybe one day I'll actually read the whole thing because I heard this was good, but I never made it through it. Then I have You Can Do the Cube, How to Solve a Rubik's Cube. Keeping that. This is one of my favorites. The Girl's Book of Excellence. It tells you how to clean your room in like 15 minutes. It's so good. Unless you have my room, then not possible. Then I have, these two kind of go together. Chocolate or Vanilla, and it's just like quiz books. And then this is from Camp Rock. I recently just yanked this out of a book and got rid of the actual book, but I kept this part. So I'm gonna keep this because Camp Rock was one of my favorite movies ever. And then, oh my gosh, I want to do a video of this. This was the other book that went along with it. It was like fill in your own stuff, and I like wrote some stuff in it. Okay, ready? All the notes written by Kylie in 2008. I want to like read what I wrote in this, but I don't know. It's really funny, so I wanted to make a video out of it. Painting on rocks. I did rock painting for like a solid month one year. So I'm keeping this. I actually had a dupe of this book, so I got rid of that, so there, be proud of me. Okay, then I have Write the Story. This is like your own, like it's empty right now. My mom got this for me, but it's like writing prompts. So I do this thing called Imagines on Wattpad, which is where I write fan fiction, and it's like 1 chapter length stories, and you just like, I don't know, it's like just different scenarios. So I use this for getting different ideas and different writing prompts for my imagines. So I'm keeping that. Then we have Oops, which is really funny, so I'm keeping this. Then we have 801 questions kids ask about God, so I'm keeping this. And then The Care and Keeping of You 1 and 2. I still don't like know what's going on with like people, so I'm gonna keep both of these. And then Bobbi Brown Beauty Rules. I got this when I was first getting into makeup, and like it like gives so many like, I don't know, it's just so interesting. It's like literally like the dictionary of makeup. It's like so interesting. I'm gonna keep this. It like talks about like everything you could possibly think of with like makeup. Alright, Music Composition for Dummies, aka me, because I don't know how to write good songs, so I'm keeping this. And then Dollar Bill Origami. I remember I made my dad give me $1 and I made him something. I forget what I made him, but I made him something. So I have this. And then the Friendship Bracelet book by like Klutz, I think it was. And I don't know how to do all these still. I only know how to do the Chinese staircase ladder thing, and then the straight diagonal line, and then the one where it goes to like a point, and that's it. I don't know how to do all these crazy things, so I'm keeping this. And then Becca gave me this, How to Crochet, because there was a time where I was like, I'm gonna make things and then sell them, and then that never happened. Then last but not least, we have this book on sign language, because there was another point in my life where I was like, I'm gonna learn sign language. So, yeah. As you guys can see, I don't have many books, and many of them are fake books, and I'm keeping all of them. So, sorry. I did bad, but whatever. I don't like reading. I only have a few real books, and even some of my real books I still haven't read. So, if you enjoyed Declare December Day 10, it's possibly 10, then give me a thumbs up. Sorry I didn't get rid of anything. Comment down below any thoughts you have for me. Do you like reading? Do you hate reading? Hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!